Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Marie Clinic Live. How are you today? I'm your host, Malai and Obuti. Thank you to everyone for joining us today on this edition of Marie Clinic Live. And I would like to start out by saying Happy Easter. Happy Easter to every one of us. Happy Easter to you and to your family. May the reason for the season be alive, in your life, in your home, in your marriage. And I pray that that power of restoration, will come into your heart, into your home, into your life, and bring back to life everything that is dead. So today I want us to quickly talk about family and why you need to pay attention to family life. Family is an integral part of life. Like I always say, that the very first institution God created after creating heavens and the earth is the institution of family. He created the man, he created the woman, and he asked them to come together to have union together, to procreate, and for so many other reasons, brought them together and to fulfill purpose as well. And during this season, many of us are on holiday, on break, and I think that it's a good time for you to be with your family and spend some time together with your family. For our men, at times work can be very demanding, and it takes you away from home. But this season, this time that there is a break, there is a holiday, try and spend that time with your family. Try and stay back at home. Let your children know you, let them see your face. Let your spouse access you, let them see your face at home. You can't do walk around the clock and not have time for family and not have time for home. You must create time for family life. And another thing is the welfare of your family, is of utmost importance. You need to ensure that your family is not lacking in anything as much as you can. I'm not saying you should go and steal to please family, but I'm trying to say that pay attention to their needs, pay attention to what they lack, so that they won't go out there behaving like they are deprived, and they won't go out there doing the things they ought not to do just because they are lacking at home. So try and pay attention to your wife, to your husband. Try and pay attention to your children. Know what they need, know what they lack. Even if you can't provide it, you can make plans on how to provide for that thing eventually. I know that we are not always buoyant every day, but we can always plan our spendings. We can always plan and on how to get what we need. So the most important things comes first. So if we feel it's very important, then we try and see how we can put it into the budget for the month and say, okay, this one, I think we should meet this need this month. But if there is no room for that in this month, then we can push it to next month. You need to communicate with your family, communicate with your spouse, communicate with your children. As little as the children are, whether you know it or not, they are learning, they are watching what is happening. When you make promises to them, do you fulfill it? If you don't fulfill it, they are registering it in their minds that, oh, mommy told me she will do this for me, she didn't do it. Daddy told me she is going to take us out, he didn't do it. So don't make promises or empty promises that you know you will not fulfill to your children. And if you think that you are not too buoyant to meet their needs, you can explain to them why they can't have it now, but that it doesn't mean they won't have it later. You let them know that you are making plans for them to have it later. So that way they are hopeful, that way they are still, joyful. They keep hope alive that they will get that thing eventually. So another thing I want to talk about when it comes to paying attention to family is, I know that every one of us, we are responsible for our happiness, but it is very important you also ensure that your family is happy, your home is happy. Not just this is not just the duty of the man. You as the woman, you as the wife, you should ensure that you are creating happiness in your home. Same thing for the man. Make sure you are creating happiness, even though each of us, we are responsible for our happiness, but somehow your behavior can affect how happy your husband will be or how happy your wife will be. So make sure that your behavior at home, your attitude towards your spouse, the things you do does not infuriate them, does not upset them. You need to make sure that you behave well. Money is not everything, but good character, good words in our mouth, bringing your family together, affection is part of it. When last did you even hug your partner? When last did you hold hands? When last did you kiss? When last did you create time, for intimacy? Those little things adds up. They all count. It all adds up to, creating happiness in our home. And when last did you make like a special meal or a special dish, and you're like, okay, what, no regular, not the regular meal this week, or not the regular meal today, let's do something different, or let's eat out. Just throwing one or two things that will spice things up, that will make the home a happy place, and make sure everywhere is clean, make sure everywhere is tidy. At times, even when I'm too tired to clean up the place, I make sure I involve the kids. I'll say, okay, so now it's time for us to pick up the toys, it's time for us to tidy up the place, because daddy will soon come. And at times, even when my husband is around, he helps out with these things as much as he can. So you don't say, oh, because you are the daddy of the house, then you don't want to help out in anything. You need to help out, because when you help out, it will relieve the woman. Sometimes, the task of taking care of the home, taking care of the children, trying to juggle a lot of things together can be so much that if you don't have a supportive partner that can relieve you in some of these things, then it can become very burdensome. And when it's burdensome, you will discover that it will get to your emotions, it will get to you. You may start feeling depressed, you may become unhappy as a result of that. So your spouse have a helping hand in you, it will relieve them a lot of the burden, of the weight, of the chores, of the weight of the work they need to do with the marriage. So don't let affection be scarce in your home. Don't let it be scarce. Do things that will help the love to grow, that will help the affection to grow. And model good examples for your children, because they are watching. They are watching. They are watching. In fact, they know when mommy and daddy are to each other. Yes, they can sense, they can see it. So you don't want to make it be malice where your children are, and try and resolve your issues as husband and wife privately in your bedroom. Don't resolve it in front of them. Don't go into tantrums with each other in front of your children. And part of creating time for your family is also praying together. Try as much as possible to pray together as a family, no matter how busy you are. Create that time for everyone to pray together, because a family that prays together stick together. And try and take off or shed off all the negativity, whatever it is that makes you think negative of your spouse, think negative of your marriage, think negative of your relationship. Try and take it off from your mind. The insecurities, the resentment, take it off, because see, life is too short for us to be bottling up all these negative emotions. When negative emotions are too much in someone's heart or in someone's life, see, it will trickle down, or it will reflect in your state of health. It will affect your health, your body, even your mental state. So you don't want to harbor toxic feelings in your heart, in your body. If you think that your spouse offends you, it's better you say it. You let them know immediately. Don't keep it in your mind and use it to behave or start giving attitude. It's better you let them know. And if you are a good and a listening spouse, you would get the message and you will address it immediately. So pay attention to the needs of your family. Their welfare is your responsibility, both as the father and the mother of the home. Both husband and wife are responsible for the welfare of the home. It's not just the man alone. No, both the man and the woman are responsible for the welfare of the home. See, both, it is two hands. It is two hands that can wash clean. It's two hands that can wash clean. One hand cannot wash clean. So it's both of you. It's both of your effort. My husband always say that, say, your marriage is as strong as the individual. Your marriage is as strong as the individuals in the marriage. So it is how strong you are and how strong he is that will determine how strong your marriage is. So if it's just one person that is strong, I tell you, you may not have a strong marriage. But when both of you, are both strong, and you put up a united front, I tell you, you have a strong marriage. But when you leave everything to one person, you leave everything to one person, you leave everything to one person, a time will come, that person that is carrying this so much weight will get tired, will become weary, will get fagged out, their health may become affected, and before you know it, may we not lose a spouse, during our lifetime. So it's better both of you, do things together. Both of you share the weight together, so that both of you can be alive together, to eat the fruit of your labor and to enjoy each other, till old age. So, like I said, pay attention to the welfare of your home. Create time for each other. Don't be too busy for family. Don't be too busy for your spouse. Don't be too busy for your children. When you make promises, try and fulfill it. If you cannot fulfill it now, let them know that you have it in your plans, in your budget, to fulfill it in the nearest future. Try and do special things, together. Maybe eat out, take a walk together, visit places, things that can spice up the marriage. Because see, the chores and the work of marriage can be too much that it will become shocking if you are not trying to ease up. If you don't make deliberate attempts to do things that will help you to ease up. So at times, we will just say, okay, we need to go out for a walk, we need to go to the park, we need to take a walk around the we need to take a walk, we need to see around, we need to eat out. Just do one thing or the other based on what your financial capacity can carry, just to make your family happy, just to make your wife happy. See, when your wife is happy, she will be praying for you, and you will, and as she's praying for you, if she's a godly woman too, you will notice that you will be making progress, you will be succeeding as a man. And you as the wife, when your husband is happy with you and is equally, happy, is equally praying for you and happy with you, and when your husband is happy with you, getting him to do your bindings will not be hard at all, when he's happy with you. When you make your husband happy, I tell you, when you ask him to do something for you, he will easily do it. Why? Because he's happy. But when you are not making him happy, you are not giving him peace at home, no rest of mind, then he won't be motivated. So you need to keep him motivated. Same thing, husband needs to keep their wife motivated. You need to be appreciative of the effort your husband is bringing or putting on the table. You need to also be appreciative of the effort your wife is bringing. You both need to appreciate each other. Make it known that you appreciate all the work that you are doing, all the work that you put in, so that they are encouraged. So when they are encouraged, they will want to do more. They want to do more. They will want to do more and make sacrifices. See, marriage requires a lot of sacrifices, and as you see your spouse making those sacrifices, you need to acknowledge it and you need to appreciate them. So when you do all of this, and don't forget to pray for your home, to pray for your marriage, to pray for your children. It is very important, because it is God that can help to keep a home. It is God that can help to keep children. It is God that can help to keep everything that is good, so that things can continue to go on smoothly. So I would like to stop here now. Don't forget, pay attention to your spouse, to your partner. Communicate as much as possible. Communication is key. Rather than using attitude and behavior to communicate, say what is in your mind. Let them know what is making you unhappy, what is causing you pain. Please avoid betrayals as much as you can. Betrayal can be very dangerous. Make yourself dependable, make yourself reliable. Let your wife be able to rely and depend on you. Let her be able to take your word for it. Build trust. It is very important we build trust in marriage. When there is no trust in marriage, I tell you, you don't have a marriage. So you must learn to build trust. You must follow your words with action. When you say good morning, when she checks outside, let her good morning be good morning. And you, the woman, when you say good afternoon and your husband checks outside, you should meet it as good afternoon. Try to be honest. Don't live a lie with your partner. Don't live a lie with them. Be honest. Don't lie to them. Be honest with them. And as we do all this, I pray that God will help us. So as we celebrate Easter, please don't forget the reason for the season, and try and spend time at home with your family. Take them out. Bond together as a family. Family is very important. It's a vital part of life. It will impact on all the other areas of your life. If you have a happy home, a happy marriage, and a fulfilling married life. Thank you so much for joining us. Please continue to follow us on the Marriage Clinic group, as we promise to keep doing more to make things better. I remain your host, Caroline, and until we meet again, I say bye bye. I have to go now. Everyone is waiting for me, so I needed to just quickly do this before I go home. Thank you so much. It's been a good day. Happy Easter. Happy
Marriage Clinic TV.